What I meant to say, the oldest trick in the book is essentially coming up with lies, trying to spin things towards their favor in order to avoid or basically silence someone. And I'm not a big fan of being silenced or people trying to tell me to shh, especially like when I've gotten to the point where I'm like, fuck you, don't call me anymore. And it's like, I think the only reason that I kind of like was still hanging out with you for so long is because your like feeble attempts to try to like brainwash me or kind of put me into subjectivity were just very weak. I'm fairly intelligent. One of the things I would like to tell you is that enlightenment is not the end. Enlightenment is the very beginning of your journey. So there's the pre-woke era. Then there's the enlightenment, realizing that there is something more than what we're being sold, kind of like the Santa Claus effect. And you've kind of like reached that stage where you're like, I don't really believe what the media is telling us, but you take in one ear and then you silence other people that disagree with you. So you only surround yourself with people that agree with you, which is I don't know. Let me know how that's working for you. It seems like you mainly just meet new friends until you piss them off, and then you go meet more people, and then you use this kind of fake light worker type thing, like peace and love, but you're really just an opportunist, and you'll take whatever advantage you can get. And it's like you're kind of like in denial with like addiction and stuff like that. And this is my group. This is the fucking Kappa Delta Kappa fraternity. And you kicked me out of my own trash club just because you're pissing me off and kind of like pushing your will on me. And I told you I do not accept people who push their will on us. And you're like, you should do. And like that pissed me off eventually. And that's why I got defensive enough to where I'm like, dude, you need to shut your mouth or I'm gonna put a fucking fist in it. And I'm serious, dude. That's not me not talking. Like, you're annoying as fuck. I have friends that don't want to hang out with me because I'm spending time with you. There's a handful of other people that I've talked to after this whole thing, and I only have a very small group, and I'm being more kind of like careful who I talk to now. That I agree that like basically they fucking hate you, dude. And like it's because you're a douchebag and you're fake. You're a fucking poser, bro. You don't skate. You don't rap. You like are a pussy when you're drinking kava. You don't go hard. You just want company. You don't want friends, bro. Why would I want to hang out with you? And you kind of you infringe yourself on people. That's the thing is you called me every single day for several years. And I'm just like, oh, it's just Spencer, and that's your mode of brainwashing, instead of me being like, there's something fucking wrong with this dude. I'm just like, oh, that's okay. You got a lot of fucking work to do, man. And like, I don't care what you have to say. Like, your shit bounces off of me. I'm not submissive, dude. It's like people take me as like a fucking little bitch, but like I'm not really. The whole pussy thing's a front. And I've been fucked over. I've been to jail. I've been beat up. I've had guns pointed in my face. I've had people threaten to kill me. I've had cults fucking with my head my entire life until I decided to take the power back and realize that I am the person in control of my destiny, and I am the only person that can tell me what to do, and that there is kind of an active conspiracy against individual thinkers, because the machine, when you break out of the machine, you're free and people cannot control you, and you are a control freak, Spencer. You must be in control. You're forcing your will, and like when you're being like, oh dude, stop being so judgmental, it's actually you're just bringing upon things on yourself, and like when that's called defensiveness. Being defensive kind of indicates that you're doing something wrong. And like I don't hang out with people that do gamma hydroxybutylate. You called me that one day being like, I'm an influencer, and you're always trying to push your fucking views on people, and then everyone calls you stupid. And then you, like, delete people because they don't fall in with your thing, and then you call people sheep when you're the biggest sheep of them all. And, like, the main thing that pissed me off is we did get to talk, and I'm glad that we got to kind of a level at one point, and you're like, yeah, I do speak to demons. And you're like, yeah, there's other people in my group that don't like you. And I'm like, whoa, you're giving me some more information. Then you're like, I can't tell you, it's a secret. And that's how I know where I have to cut off paths. So the point of a brotherhood is you share information. You are using brainwashing tactics on me, even if you don't realize it. I'm aware that you're involved. Like, you handed me that little pill from that one fucking Sunshine sex cult. So that kind of tells me that you're probably a part of that, even if you don't know it. I think you're sketchy, bro, to tell you the truth. Like, I have, like, female friends. Like, you'll meet them once, then you'll find them on Facebook. You'll track people down on Facebook and shit, and you, like, the main thing that made me mad was, I hear, I'm not even talking to you, and I hear from 3 people that you're, like, hitting on that one chick, and I got 3 sources telling me a story about you that I didn't even look for, and I'm like, oh, that's Spencer. You're out of fucking control, dude, and it's like you're trying to still use the group. You're still trying to sell kava within KDK. Like, you're obviously out. You didn't even make it to the first greatest, and it's like I told you, everything's backward. Once you're the president, you're actually just starting, and the first thing you have to do to make it to the next thing is disseminate between hearing and listening. You can't do neither. And it's okay. You know, it's fine. This is what my actual self sounds like. You know, like I hide in the jokey, funny, because I'm a deep, serious person. And I honestly, like, I think you should watch The Midnight Gospel if you have not seen The Midnight Gospel. It's a really good show. You're kind of like when fucking Clancy's like, I'm enlightened now. I'm enlightened, you're not enlightened. That's fucking the exact opposite of an ego death. That is an ego orgasm, bro. You're like fucking, you're just stroking your ego all the time. And then, like, it works for you, but you're, like, stuck in place, bro. And it's like, I hate that I have to still be fucking talking to you third party through this. Because it's like, I realize the happier I am, the less I think about you. But I'm also not just going to let several years of you being a fucking pain in the ass, just let it go. Oh, I'm going to be a dick, and then I'm going to fucking tell you that you can't tell people what you think about me, and then try to conspire. And I got some, even you deleted me as a friend, and then you go start some shit about me, and then you're starting shit again in my fucking group, and I know I gave you this. I wanted to see what you would do with a little tiny bit of power, and you're a zealot, bro. You do not have power. You're a slave to your addictions. And you're going to blame people, like, you're going to blame porn stars for, people that are not involved in human trafficking and shit like that, and, like, just, like, going online and jacking off. You think that's a problem rather than, like, fucking just using women purely for your own, satisfaction. And it's like that you said you almost had a girlfriend, you like that chick, and then she's like, whoa, I don't know, because you wouldn't wear a mask, and you, like, you have zero social etiquette, and you smell bad too, dude. And it's like, we're not even, like, friends right now. I'm just fucking telling you from person to person, and it's like, yeah, man, like, you're not woke, bro, and you're a pain in the ass. You're not part of this group. I'm sorry, I'm kicking you out if you didn't get that from before, and this is all of my groups that I have, it's called a revolve, it's what is it? It's a changing door society, so the doors are always changing, passwords are changing, shit like that. You've never been to one KDK meeting, we fucked around, but you've never been to the actual meetings. Like I said, I have meetings. It's a secret society. I've tried to turn it into, like, a fraternity, which is a sorority. It's like, so it's basically other people can practice this same shit, get cheaper kava, all that, and it's supposed to be a trade organization. Same with, like, the whole fucking Trash club is part of it. It's supposed to be charitable. You just want to party and like fucking look cool, you know. And that's cool that you're picking up trash, but like you say that you're like king of trash club, and I looked across the street and there's fucking trash everywhere. You're just like you're a poser, bro. That's why I don't want to spend time with you. You can. This is your group now, you know. Like I say, you could start your own fucking KDK, but don't call it the KDK. You should call it Spencer's group, where Spencer tells you what to do. Let me know how that goes for you. I would suggest looking inside and considering other people's feelings.